This week on 90 Day Fiancé, Sims 4 edition.
He's like, Anya, it seems like we're getting a little carried away. Are you sure? And of course, she's like, yes, I definitely am. Joan is like, I have no idea how to do that. And Claudine is like, girl, you gotta move your legs, kick your leg. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition. This is a Sims 4 love story. So, if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. I am starting the episode off with Lawson. He is here cooking up some food. He slept in late. He stayed up late doing some of his crafts, things that he does to make money. Y'all know how Lawson makes his money. He sold a few things. He's listed other things on Plopsy. He is now cooking because he has a date with Anya today at his house. So they're just gonna kick it there. Yeah, I was like, did that toy come out the dog's butt? But anyway, that's what we're doing today. We got a couple of goals for this episode. So our goals include this date today. Also, we'll be over with Anya because she's having a girls' night at her house, pretty much like an adult sleepover. So that's going to be pretty exciting. We may be celebrating her birthday during this sleepover. We'll just kind of see how it goes because there's been some discussion. Lawson really wants her to spend her special day with him, and she wants to spend it with her friends, and it's not something they're going to argue about because if she wants to celebrate with her friends, then they can do a separate celebration later. So Anya just made it here, and he has started to cross stitch while he waited on her. Not Anya coming getting straight on the computer, but you know he's gonna do cross stitch when he has any type of free time. So he's gonna come over and greet her because he's like, what are you doing? So he's just asking Anya how she's doing and checking in on her. She let him know she's doing great. She's had a good time at work. She got promoted to the top of her track, so that's always a great thing. Lawson is also feeling it, guys. He had a birthday. He is 38 now. He really wants to start a family and have kids. So they're gonna go over and grab some food while it's still hot. I'm just gonna make sure the rest gets put up. They are just eating some Kantameyer soup that he made. Again, he's originally from Darien. Anya, what are you doing, girl? You did not finish your food. He's like, what's going on, Anya? So he went to check on her and he's like, oh my gosh, the counters need cleaning. So they'll get that done. But Anya, they're kind of eating in companionable silence. You know, when the food is good, you get kind of quiet. That's no big deal. He's talking about the birthday party that she had for him. He really enjoyed it. And they're kind of talking about when Joan got jealous. You know, that's his next door neighbor and his best friend's wife. It's kind of funny because it comes out of nowhere with her. She did make a tiny scene at the restaurant, but nothing too crazy. So she's finished eating. He's still eating. He's too busy flirting to finish eating. But they're just chatting about their lives. But while they're talking, Lawson is thinking that he has a move planned. He'll have to go to Brindleton Bay to make sure this happens, but again, he's ready to be settled. He actually does think that Anya is too. It's not like it's a one-sided thing, but he does also understand that Anya is being more cautious. And why? Because he had put her in the friend zone after it was a big deal. What happened was a big deal, but after the incident, we'll refer to it as, he had a right to make the decision he made, and she also has a right to feel the way she feels as a result. Even though all has been forgiven, it doesn't change that there are still some feelings involved with what happened. He's gonna clean up real quick. All right, he's finished washing the dishes. He's gonna come into the front room. He's just whispering to Anya, being a tad bit of a tease, you know. She's like, what else do you have planned for us today? And he's like, oh, we'll probably just like watch some TV. Also, if you want some dessert, I can cook that. We can listen to music. I mean, we're just really gonna chill. Later we can walk the dogs. They've been prancing around this house. They're not being destructive yet, but you know, they're probably getting there soon. We can't trust them for too long for sure. He's just rubbing her shoulders. Lawson likes to give her massages. It's one of his favorite things to do. He's really telling her how proud he is of the job that she did and getting promoted so quickly. She's definitely ahead of where most people would be at her age. That is a testament to how much she poured herself into her work after her grandparents died, who were her guardians, because it's not like these are just her grandparents. It was a stepfather. They raised her from about 9 or 10 years old up. She just kind of felt this hole. She's got her cousin, but I don't want to say they aren't close because they are, but they're also very different. You can be close with someone and you can be so different that you kind of always feel like a little bit of something's missing. So that's kind of where they are. She loves her cousin, he loves her, and I do think her cousin would do anything for her. It's a gap there, and that's why she's so close to Claudine, her best friend. She's just thankful that she met her. She's also thankful that she met Lawson as well. He's gonna ask her, is it any type of specific movie that she's interested in watching? Anya is over here cooking. I don't know why. They literally just ate, so they're just kind of channel surfing. They are sitting up watching this game together. They started with the action movie. It was boring, so they went to a sport they both like to watch. Lawson's making a little move, just taking it easy. He wants to make her a necklace or a bracelet. She doesn't really wear a lot of necklaces, so maybe a bracelet to celebrate her promotion, but he hasn't had the chance to do it just yet. He also hasn't finished her cross stitch just yet, but he's got plans, guys. These are definitely on his things to do. He's kind of switching on the couch. They're kind of getting a little hot and heavy. One thing they have not done, they have never woohooed, especially after like the things that happened with Brunson. It just became a thing that they wanted to take their time with, because that was a real traumatic experience for Anya, not the aftermath. You all know what happened, and I'll link that episode, as a matter of fact, at the very end of the video. Oh gosh, the dog is filthy, guys. He's like, Anya, it seems like we're getting a little carried away. Are you sure? And of course, she's like, yes, I definitely am. We are a couple. We've been dating. So he's just giving Anya a chance to back out if she wants to. Again, he's feeling time kind of moving, but it's more for him about like the commitment of it all, not the woohoo of it all, because he wants to get married. He wants to have some kids, at least one. He's getting older, but 1 or 2 would be great. They are pretty flirty. Oh, date ended. It was a gold medal, but the date isn't over. He's just telling her that he's happy to be her man. They're just hugging. It's really about the emotional connection, and he's letting her know that he'll do anything for her and that he looks forward to the future they have together. And Anya is confirming that, because that is something that's very, very important to her as well. I think that at this point they've agreed to take those things to the next level, and woohoo has ensued. And yes, he's got mirrors behind the bed. Not directly, but he's got an interesting setup. So hey, they have an extra point. Anya feels like cooking some more. Lawson's actually going to take a shower. He planned to make her some dessert, but she's already cooking, so what he'll do is just clean up a little bit. Lawson actually, he got a gemology table. It's back here again. Lawson, you never seen him make jewelry because he took lessons. He was going 3 days a week before he met Anya, so he's actually level 9 in gemology. He has been working on a couple of projects. Number 1, at some point he definitely wants to propose to Anya. He is going to make her a ring, but he's also been working on some jewelry for her just to celebrate getting her promotion. He's not about to propose today or anything. He also needs to bath his raggedy dog, Noodle. I call Noodle raggedy because, y'all, he just got a bath. Anya, I think, would give Noodle a bath. She's like, don't worry, Lawson, I'll give Noodle a bath. She sees him cleaning up and stuff, so he's gonna come on over here. He feels like his priority is to finish the engagement ring, even though he's definitely not gonna use it right now. But Lawson does know something about himself. He will start several projects, and if he starts too many, he won't finish in a timely manner. But there's also a balance, so he can do a few projects at a time. He's got a line, and he just has to be aware of it. But you see how good he is. He's tossing the pliers in the air, doing tricks and things like that. Anya's over here bathing Noodle, and I'm wondering if she should probably just give Roxy a bath just because. They are rascals. Lawson's feeling really good, guys. He's feeling hot and heavy, flirty. It's the first woohoo with Anya. It was a memorable experience, and then he's very satisfied in the relationship, and then they had an amazing date. That is great. This is the ring. We're gonna put it in our inventory. He didn't finish these earrings that he was making, and they are to list on Plopsy. After that, he's pretty sure he's gonna go ahead and make Anya a bracelet. She did come through and just tell him bye, that she's headed out. She asked him about the table, and he's like, well, I've only had this table for a little while. He doesn't want her to know he's making her something. Anya was feeling really great as well. We want to list these on Plopsy, and then we're gonna make her. He's actually decided to do earrings instead. These will be for when they go to Underion. Sometimes they will be going to visit his hometown. He did start a dynasty. It's just him in it, of course. We're gonna do a gracious host with the points that he has. We'll do respect the head too, and we'll do more later. So he has finished those earrings. One of the dogs wants to go for a walk. I think we'll just take Noodle for a jog as he goes running running with Noodle. This is where we're going to leave Lawson, and we'll be right back with Anya because it is time for her girls' night. We'll be right back. We are back with Anya. She has scheduled the sleepover. She's checked in. Who will be there will be Claudine and Joan. So it'll just be a little intimate, small sleepover. It should be fun. She cannot wait to gossip with Claudine. She really likes Joan, even though Joan be tripping. She's gonna grab some leftovers to eat right now because she's hungry. The sleepover will start at 5. It's just 9 o'clock. What she is gonna do until then, she's gonna first find somewhere to put this picture, guys, because she got this from one of her dates with Lawson, them just really being silly and acting crazy, but she likes it a lot. So she thinks she's gonna put it right here by the fireplace, and she wants one to put by the bed, but she doesn't have one that she likes like that. Let's clean up. Yeah, see, we don't have anything on our nightstands, which is fine. She's still settling in because when she moved in, remember, she was a teenager and fresh off of those deaths of her grandparents. So she is still making this a home. A lot of things in here are from her parents. Spooky Day is tomorrow, and remember, she has stopped celebrating because for her grandparents, Spooky Day was a big deal, so they always went above and beyond. But Lawson is making it clear that that's something that he wants to celebrate with her again because it's important to her, and he thinks it would be fun for him as well. So they're supposed to celebrate that tomorrow. In the meantime, there's a couple of things she needs to do for work. Even though she's a Chief Justice, the work is just starting. It's definitely not ending. She's going to answer just a few emails and then make some rulings because that's something she needs to do. As a Chief Justice, her actual time officially working is 3 days a week. So she has 4 days in a row off, Friday through Monday. So she works Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. It's a great schedule, except she does work from home quite a bit. She's not going to be a Chief Justice who has made it and then doesn't work anymore. So after this, she is going to cook a little. She is earning logic. I guess I never realized that she was earning logic from making rulings. That's a great thing. She's going to get some sleep, and then I think she'll make some brownies. Just nap to get her energy all the way up. The sleepover starts in less than 4 hours. Oh, we see Claudine. Actually, I guess maybe she's coming over early. Baby, and I tell you what, I think she might be juiced. Oh, Anya went to sleep, girl. Well, Anya's about to wake up now. She's got her little cute lingerie on that she did not get to wear. She's greeting Claudine. She didn't get to wear this with Lawson. She's like, girl, let me go in and change. And then let's invite her to join cooking. She's here early. She might as well help. Anya get changed soon, honey. Prue Purcell died. That's her aunt by marriage. Yeah, honey, they seen each other in less. I mean, it's times they've been a sick and shut in. Claudine is like, girl, I'm lit, honey. I have some chewables and I've been drinking. Yeah, honey. She's like, let's get the party started right. She's like, girl, needed to let loose. She's like, I know, and it's so hot. I shouldn't even been drinking as hot as it is. You know, honey, that doesn't help anything. They need to let loose some, and that's what they plan to do. Anya's like, girl, I got some fizzy juices. I went to one of those stores where you can get the separate one. Did you see them? And she's like, no, girl, I didn't see it. Where? So over here, she's got like some flirty ones. Also, we got honey and just a bunch of different flavors that they can try. She's trying to keep those flirty ones to Lawson and get a hold of them, honey. We'll see how that goes, but she's like, oh, I can't wait. We can just order some pizza. She's like, girl, quit playing, because she's scaring her and stuff. That's from them being playful. She's like, girl, come here, let me tell you. Me and Lawson, we woo for the first one. She's like, girl, what? You didn't tell me. I'm glad. Well, I got something to tell you too. I promised that I would represent Bronson's wife in their divorce settlement, and I think it'll be a piece of cake. And Anya's like, oh, okay. Claudine doesn't think Anya would care at all. Anya's telling her like, girl, it's no problem. That's your job, and you know what? I hope she gets everything she can from him. What's there anyway? And so they hug it out, of course, because they're besties, and that's all they're ever going to be. It's time to actually start this party. We're waiting for Joan. Anya's like, girl, let's just order a pizza or something. Girl, we doing sleeping bags or what? Because, you know, we getting a little older. She's like, I don't know if we that old. Here's Joan, guys. Why is Joan in her underwear? Joan is juiced too. Everybody got juiced to come to the party. Yeah, Joan was juiced. So we got her over on the computer. And it is Claudine's birthday. And guys, Joan's birthday was last week. Anya didn't know about Joan's birthday until they all took Lawson out. Let's ask them to go ahead and set up your sleeping bag since we gonna do this for real, I guess. Let's have Claudine celebrate. And there she goes. We're like, yes, girl, get it. Hey. And let's add candles again. And then let's have Joan. Oh, here she comes. Okay. All right, Joan, girl. She's like, y'all, it's been my birthday already, but Anya's like, girl, you gotta blow the candles out. And yeah, we did put your candles on your cake. Let's get some pizza here. Let's do tikka masala. There Joan goes. We're all like, yeah, girl, get it. Hey, girl, did you put a sleeping bag down? Yeah, where the heck is Claudine? She put hers outside. That explains some things. We just want to chat and talk. They're having a good time. Anya's like, girls, what y'all want to do? Oh, here's our pizza. Great, great, great. At least that's here. And we can get the pizza. They're going to come outside now together. I think we could all just dance. They're like, come on, y'all, just move. They're like, girl, we're not finna do that. They're like, okay, well, what can we do? We could do a cowpoke dance. Y'all want to try that? Joan is like, I have no idea how to do that. And Claudine is like, girl, you gotta move your legs. Kick your legs. Joan is like, y'all are not gonna get me to do that. Anya, what are you doing? Nothing. Honey, what Anya's doing is dancing very badly. But Anya's like, if I could do it, Joan, you can too. And she's like, honey, I like y'all because y'all about making money, not about dancing. And I mean, it might be true. Maybe they do suck at dancing. I mean, Claudine doesn't. She's good, honey. So they're like, maybe we should just eat. Because, yeah, they are not for it. Just grab you some. Now, why are you cooking chili, girl? Joan, eat, girl. Joan is like, I don't eat pizza. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Eat some brownies then. They're not Lay's. They could have been, but they're not. Joan is like, okay, I'll eat a brownie. So I'm just like, fine. She's going to try to just talk to Joan and maybe do interest to see if they have some more things in common. I think they just need time to get to know each other, all of them. Oh, she found out that Joan is really into romance, and that caught Claudine's attention. She's like, yeah, let's get all into the conversation. She's in now. She likes to listen first before she really jumps in, but they're all chatting it up, and I think it's so cute because, hey, it's a girls' day, and this is what they're about. This is what they all really needed in a way. Claudine needed the girls' day to have a break from work. Anya needed it to just decompress from all things life, even though she's really enjoying life at this point in time. And Joan needed it because she needs friendship, and she does have a really hard time building these kinds of relationships with other women and men too, honestly, because she's so jealous about Anthony. So with him not being here, she can really let loose. So I'm just like, you know what, we should do like old school where we tell stories. So she's like, I know this story about a sloth invasion, and they're like, a sloth invasion, really? She's like, yeah, come on, y'all come sit down and let's tell these stories. Claudine is like, girl, Indian style is a bit much, so I'm going to tell this story here. She's telling them these stories, and it's kind of fun. They have to admit it's nice. They all need to play a game together, and yeah, this is a card table that's been in her house this entire time. She's gonna come over and join cards. Yeah, this is what a nice sleepover should look like, an adult sleepover. They're like, yes. I'm just like, I'm keeping score now. Don't be trying to cheat. They're just having a fun time, and I do think that this is where we're gonna end our episode. Next episode, Lawson has a plan, and he's gonna put that plan into action. And like he said earlier, he's got to come over to Brenton Bay to Anya to do it. Didn't want to crash her sleepover, so that's why we have to wait till the next episode. Also, you're gonna see Claudine representing Bronson's wife in the divorce settlement. The divorce is pretty much done for all intents and purposes. In Copperdale, they have to sign a separate agreement, and the judge did grant the divorce, and they're waiting to receive that agreement. If not, they'll have to go to court to finalize the splitting of the assets themselves, but the divorce itself is finalized. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you thought. We had a lot going on. We had Anya and Lawson bullhorn for the first time. We have the sleepover. It's been great, and we're the gold medal for the sleepover, even though it's not over. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.